Nina. Okay. All right, Nina, put your top back on now. There's no need to do that, you know.
I need someone to clap.
Nice bust, hey, boys. Nina is the best floor manager we've ever had. She just goes, come into the studio in 5, 4, and wow, that's a big cheer, Nina. Thank you. Yes, you did. Good evening to you at home. Good evening. Right, Andy Cam, what's all this?
What's what?
Problem with my stools again.
Oh, no.
I have to go to the doctor, you know, again. And they're all over the place. Stickers. It's young people being subversive and revolutionary. They're coming here in the studio and questioning our authority as a music channel.
What authority do you have?
Will's just given me a pill over there. And, hello! Huh?
Told you not to take pills of strange men.
Oh, he's not a strange man. Will's not a strange man.
Yes, he is.
Good evening to you at home, and... It's going to be one of those evenings that Club Bed's going to laugh at everything. A very good evening to you at home, and if it isn't, it will be by the time we finish with you, because we're late for a very important date. It's 9 o'clock Central European time, which is normally 8 o'clock GMT, but we're an hour later, as we've ascertained yesterday, didn't we, Andy?
We did.
Good job too. And we're on
Still don't
time.
understand why, but...
No, but we are here, and so we're here till 10:30 Central European time, which is very late for us, Nina. But a very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us, and a very good evening to our wonderful people in Club Bed this evening. Now, Club Bed. There's a man who's got an anorak still on, you know, indoors.
You me?
Yes, you, matey. You've got an anorak still on. Now, Andy Cam, try not to shoot a profile. You can see all my grey hair all the time.
Sorry,
Well, if I turn around, move around with me, if
Yes,
you wouldn't
I have
mind.
done.
A very good evening to you. Now, Club Bed, you probably think that you're extremely significant and important to us here. But let me tell you that if you don't keep up the good vibe here in the studio, Club Bed, I can get rid of you. So, let's do a little experiment, because we're live and it's not always easy to do these sort of experiments, and I'll have to call upon my psychic abilities. But I'll give it a go. I don't think I was supposed to introduce it like this, Andy. It won't work properly. But anyway, Club Bed, can we see what sort of noise you'll make later on this evening? Could you give us a... Nina, can you do it? I don't know how to floor manage. Yeah, whatever you do. It didn't work. Did it? Didn't work. So what we'll do is we'll try it again. Here's Club Bed live in our studio audience, and if they're not noisy enough tonight, this is what's going to happen to them when I say abracadabra. See? Do you want to come back, Club Bed, on the show? Yeah. Of course, they've got no idea what's happening because they can't see any monitors. But they'll say yes to anything, won't they? Okay, you want to come back on the show? All right. Yes. Okay, here we go. And Nina, can you count them in?
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes! Nina, that was brilliant. Nina,
Yeah.
can you count them out? Count them out, see if it works again. Over to you, Club Bed, and Nina's expertise floor management.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, Nina, brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Now, Nina, don't start doing the trick on me, will you? No, don't. Can you bring them back in again? Oh, yeah, because we need our Club Bed. We love Club Bed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It seemed like a good idea when I was round Craig's house last night. We said, what about this? Didn't we, Craig? Yeah. It wasn't so good, was it? Good as a few laughs. So a very good evening to you. More TV trickery and extreme professionalism coming your way tonight on another channel. But in the meantime, there'll be the normal crap for 90 minutes on this one that we like to call MTV. And tonight's very special guests are here. They sell millions of records throughout Europe. You love them at home. We love them here in the studio. They've been our guests before and they're coming back again. Here they are, the Level. Well, that's the phone number, but the Levelers. They're supposed to clap, yeah. As soon as they come out to me, they should clap. Right, and now, Nina. This is the new album. All right. Don't forget, we can get rid of you. This is the new album from the Levellers. It's called Zeitgeist. And you may well know what Zeitgeist means, but let's just ask a few random intellectuals here in the studio. Andy Cam.
Yes, Ray.
What does Zeitgeist mean, please?
I don't know, Ray.
OK, let's turn to the most intelligent person here in the studio, Curtis.
Hey?
Have you any idea, mate, what Zeitgeist is?
Hey?
Zeitgeist.
Hey?
No, he hasn't, has he? OK, Pathetic Pat?
I'm going.
Pat, you were there when we looked it up in the dictionary with Will.
I know, but I wasn't really paying attention.
OK, let's ask. He's pathetic, isn't he? We have a bit of a problem, actually. We're not quite sure how to address this next man. Phil.
What did he call me last night?
I can't remember.
ACO.
Acio, yeah. We called you Acio last night, Phil.
Horatio.
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 Good evening, Horatio.
No, it wasn't that.
I'm safe and worried. Don't be ridiculous. Good evening, John. Nice to see you. So, John, what does Zeitgeist mean?
It's like a ghost that comes and sort of like lives inside someone, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not, Curtis.
Oh, no, isn't that?
No, it's not at
And there was
all.
a film called it as well.
A film?
Yeah.
That's what we should call him.
Philip.
Film. We'll call him Philomatio.
That's a football team in South London.
Hey?
That's a football team in South London.
Philomatio?
No, Fulham FC.
Fulham? Oh, yeah, Fulham. Clubbed, are you following this? The man in the back doesn't even care if he's following it. Yes, he knows who he is. Right, well, we know who he is too. Actually, Zeitgeist means spirit of the age. And the Levellers capture the spirit of the age on this record, Nina.
Where did you read that?
In the dictionary. Yeah. So, there we go. Philomatio. Also, dotted around the studio tonight in subliminal messages to you at home. We don't only like to bring you sexual innuendos and naughty things on this show, we also like to bring you those important bits about life. If you look just behind Curtis Andy Cam, you'll see subliminal messages dotted around the studio. Can you spot one there, Andy Cam?
No.
Of course not, because they're subliminal.
Right.
Question authority. Didn't you see it on the amp?
Where?
Over there.
Oh, there.
And there's Oliver Reed below it. That's not Oliver Reed, is it? It is Oliver Reed. So there you go. Question authority on tonight's show. Also on tonight's show, we'll be taking a close look at your private parts and... I can't remember what else. Sorry. We'll have Shay Ray, where I'll be taking the Levellers back to my house to see what they really watch on telly when they're at home, and also ask them a few pertinent questions. That's later on tonight. It's quite a big word, pertinent. If you want
What
to...
does that mean then?
I'm not sure. I'll look it up in the dictionary.
When you can't stop going to the toilet, isn't it?
No, that's constipated, isn't it?
Oh. No.
Diarrhea?
Oh, incontinent.
Oh,
Sorry.
thanks,
my
Shane.
mistake.
Right, Curtis.
Sorry.
If you'd like to put your input in our output and give us some clever words to quote at Wicked Will later on in the production meeting, please do so.
Production meeting.
Shut up, Ed. I'm just trying to fill in. I've been doing this for 4 years. You think I've got anything new to
We've
say?
never had a production meeting in our life.
No, we haven't, but other people have, who've got nothing to do with Most Wanted, but they keep having Most Wanted production meetings, and we're never there. So blame them for this show, not us. OK, your input is our output. If you'd like to put your input in our output, please feel free to do so. Just pick up your pen and paper, write us a fax, or give us a quick call on the live phone. We're here, waiting for your call.
Good evening. To telephone, dial your international code, then
4,
4,
1,
7, 1, 2, 8,
4, 0,
4,
0, 4.
if, like me, you have a fax, dial your international code, then
4, 4, 1,
7, 1,
2, 8,
4, 0.
5, 0, 5.
Eh? What? You're on. Oh, yeah, you're on.
You missed the sign.
Eh?
You missed the sign.
Good evening, you're watching how much have we done of the show? I can't remember. Just the beginning. OK, it's time now to get on the phone to you at home. So, let's see who's on the phone. Look, it's a bit of foam, right? And You can try it at home, kids. Get yourself a bit of foam and say, someone's on the phone for me.
Hey?
Eh?
I don't get it.
Oh, don't you get it, Curtis? I'll explain it later. Right, can I turn my speaker up, says Wicked Will? Let's see what's going to happen. Hello? Let's get on the phone to you at home, because... No, not that one. No, it's live. Because you are watching us at home, hopefully. Mind you, there's a lot of European football on tonight, so probably nobody's watching on the continent. But anyway, thank you for watching in Brighton, and a good evening to you. We know that you watch in the living room, you watch in someone else's living room, sometimes you watch us in caravans. But... I know, it's crap, isn't it? I don't know. I've no idea where it's leading Andy Cam at all. Can we start the show again? No, it's crap. Well, can we start my career again?
No chance.
Right. We know that there are some people who actually don't watch Most Wanted because they are doing something more important. They are making love. And we know of 2 people who are making love right now, at this instant, somewhere in Europe, because we, well, I don't know how we know, because some man told us in Camden Tube Station. And we are now going to phone them up and have phone sex with them, and you know what happens. They don't know we're going to phone them up. We know they're making love. We don't ask how we know, we just do. We know they're making love. If they tell us they're making love within the 20 seconds, we'll give them a goodie bag full of MTV goodies. If they don't, we won't. It's as simple as that. So, let's have some phone sex. On the phone. So do my phone joke again? No.
Oh, no.
No, okay. Let's get on the phone to you at home. 12 minutes past 9, apparently, was the exact moment when they were going to be making love. Who am I speaking to? The guy off the line. Hey. No, no. Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Yeah. Ray!
Sarah.
Yeah?
Hi, Sarah. It's Ray on Most Wanted. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Sorry to bother you on this. Sorry to bother you on this Wednesday evening. Are you? Didn't bother you. You're not doing anything important. Are you doing anything important?
Yeah, Ray, I am.
Sounds like this.
Oh,
Reading a book? Watching TV? Playing football? What are you doing?
actually, I was having sex with my boyfriend.
She's having sex with her boyfriend! Now, Sarah,
Well,
you may wonder why everyone's cheering the fact that you're having sex with your boyfriend.
yeah.
Are you? Sarah, what's your boyfriend's name again? Mark? Is it Mark?
Yeah.
Can you just ask Mark to stop doing it for a second? so I can talk to you?
Okay, stop it. Get off.
No, carry on, carry on, carry on. No, stop. Carry on. Stop. Now look, do you know what sort of trouble we could get in? Sarah,
Yeah, no.
let's just remain family audience about this. So, how long had you been getting it on when we phoned you up?
Since about 20 past 8.
Since 20 past 8?
Yeah.
How many people have you got there? Are they taking it in turns? 45 minutes?
Well, we've been in the bath, massage.
Massage? Oh dear, the massage still going on there, Andy. Now, Sarah, have you got your Most Wanted TV turned on at the moment?
I have now, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm butting in a bit, I'm sorry.
Okay, Ray.
Sorry, Sarah. Do you look a little bit like this at the moment, Sarah?
Oh,
Or like this? or like this? This is you, Sarah, isn't it?
no. Yeah, it is.
And the man giving you that sensual massage is this man here.
Right.
And who are these people? Are they Soul Asylum?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Sarah. We're very sorry to... You actually won a competition on Most Wanted to go and meet Soul
Yeah,
Asylum.
that's right, yeah.
What's Mark doing at the moment, by the way?
He's
keep it-
sat in the nud.
In the nude?
In the nud.
He's sat in the nude, Curtis. He's in the nude, and I suppose you want to carry on, don't you?
When can we come on the show, Ray?
Well, I think you've already done that bit, Sarah.
No, we want to come on Club Bed.
No, I mean, they're on the show. It's your disgusting mind, Nina. You're on the bed? You mean you want to come on the bed?
Yeah. Yeah, we want
What?
to come on the bed.
Right. What, stop talking. Bye, Sarah. See you next week.
Bye.
Sorry to have interrupted you, Sarah,
That's okay.
but we will send you a goodie bag, and you're welcome here in the studio as often as you like.
Oh, thank you, Ray.
Get on with it.
I'm getting you. Get on with it, Sarah.
Okay.
And Mark, thanks very much for letting us in on your little secret. You're going to kill him now. Thank you very much, you two. We've got a very special video for you. Have we? Oh dear, it's one of Mark's favourites. Sarah
Yeah.
and Mark, I guarantee. Hello, Mark. Can you imagine Mark sitting there in the nude? I can. Mark, if you turn up the volume of the television very high now, I guarantee that your lovemaking will be even better with this, your favourite song from Whale. And it's a very fitting song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hobo slumping.
Oh, God.
Slow-bo babe. I'm so embarrassed. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Mark. And get on with it. Bye. Bye. There's more phone sex you've had, Andy. No, I'm not on yet, Nina. Thanks, Mum. Yes, just talking to my mum on the phone. Good evening. Hello, good evening and welcome. We've just heard the rehearsals and I love that single, The Levellers. They'll be here in just a minute and it's very good, sounding very good. Nina, are you ready?
Yeah.
What for?
I'm just always ready.
Always at the ready as our Nina. Just before we go to the next bit, we've had a few complaints. We've also had a mention of Phil. Is he here? No, he's gone with the band. He's with the band. OK, we'll talk about Pat then. Hi, Sex God Ray and Pathetic Pat. We shouldn't include him in the same sentence as me. This is from Ursula Vogel in Austria. You know where Austria is, Pat? Near New Zealand. Yeah, right. God. Why do I have to write his jokes as well? Normally, I like the show very much, but I have a complaint to make about something that happened on Friday's show. As you may remember, Pathetic Pat was our member of the club bed who was actually on the mastermind chair answering questions about himself, including the time when he wore a grass skirt which slipped open to expose his tiny manhood to a nightclub. Take your word for that, Pat. I must protest about you making fun of Pathetic Pat's last name, Bird. Because that is Pathetic Pat's name, Pathetic Pat Bird. Pat himself may be as pathetic as you say, Ray, but his name certainly isn't. My surname is Vogel, which is the German word for bird. So please, I love my name, it's not pathetic, so stop taking the mickey out of my name. So, Pat Vogel. Yeah, how do you feel? Pathetic. Okay, we've also had a few more, look, I'm sorry, Andy, nothing about you. Lincoln, Pat and Phil, we love the show. That's from Dennis and Yeshim in Germany. Why did we bother with this, Andy?
I don't know.
Pub with them.
Hey?
They went.
Did they go to the pub with them? That explains everything. Shall we talk about the time that Pat took people to the pub?
Go on then.
Well, there was this time when there was a lot of Danish girls here in the studio. Okay, right. Okay, fine. Now, earlier on we spoke to a lovely lady, Sarah, and her boyfriend, Mark, who were making love. Very sweetly and beautifully, and we heard everything, absolutely every noise. We heard it here on MTV, and we're going to be passing the tape around later on, Andy Cam, aren't we?
We are.
If you know the next time when you're making love, and I know when you're a young person, of course, making love could be a very spontaneous thing. When you're my age, you need to book 3 weeks in advance. You do. You need to tell everyone. You need to tell everyone because, you know, you need to be fit and work out. I need to take 2 weeks off work. By the way, the only sex I ever have is in the month when Most Wanted is not on. It's true. I haven't got any energy, have we, Nina? No. So if you know the next time you'll be making love, please let us know. The only thing we stipulate is that it must be with a consenting adult and, hopefully, and it must be between the hours of 9 and 10:30 Central European Time. There's no point, Europe, in making love at any other time, because we want to phone you up and have phone sex with you whilst you're at it. Look, I'm sorry, but I was fed up with all those rip-off phone sex lines and decided to do it myself. Okay. Well, so you can see what I mean. But thank you, Nina. You could win yourself, for your troubles, a goodie bag, okay? It's that simple. If you admit to what you're doing on the phone, we'll send you a goodie bag. All we need now is the address to send your making love letters to. So could we have someone from Club Bed who wants to be particularly chosen at random, like the girl on the end in the black top?
That's very random.
She volunteered, Curtis. Hello. She volunteered, Andy. Didn't you see her go like this? Me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Yeah.
Hello, Kirsten. Are you from Germany?
Yeah.
Just relax. Just chill out a bit. Just chill out. Okay. Right. Would you mind reading the address for us? Go over here. You can read it in German if you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better.
Better. Okay. Handicap. Don't go so close. You're very scared. Right. Here's a Kirsten with the address to write to. You remind them that they have to be making love, and do you want to tell them that, or do you want me? You don't want to talk, do you? Next time you're making love, please don't write in and tell us. And if you want to be a member of Club Bed, it's as simple as writing in. Do I look better up close? No, I don't, do I? No, okay, fine. Here's the address to write to. Whatever you want to write to us about, please do so. Here's the lovely Kirsten, all the way from Germany, with tonight's address. Over to you, Kirsten. Look, if Christiana can do it, you can do it, okay?
Okay. In English?
In German, if you like. Right.
MTV Most Wanted, PO Box 13884. Sorry.
That sounds like English to me. I thought you were doing it in German.
Okay.
Andy, why don't you frame a bit round here?
MTV's Most Wanted.
Yes?
PO Box 1384.
Ah, 1384.
London NW18.
Act? What is it, Club Bed? It's not act, is it? It's... Oh, God. Right. And that's in...
England.
Thank you very much, Kirsten.
Okay.
It's the lovely Kirsten, Club Bed. Don't... Write to that address, and you could be in Club Bed, you could be making love with us in phone sex, and also you could be in our new collection of photos called Stars and Bras. It's Will's name, very pathetic. Here we go, with a famous person. We want you in your underwear everywhere with a famous person. There's Pathetic Pat with me. Don't forget, it could be an internationally famous megastar like Bono, or it could be your local banjo player in your local cafe bar. Thanks, Andy Cam. 3 facts about the star and 3 facts about the underwear, and if you want to put it on video, we'll send you an enormous goodie bag. Basically, we're asking you to make this show more interesting, so please do help us. Thanks, Nina. What was that say? I love you, you're beautiful. Thanks. And of course, also, letters for your private parts. All of that coming up later on. But now, it's time to bring you some live music, because that's our favourite part of the show. Tonight, we have special guests. Sorry, I didn't see the name. It's time to meet the band. Where's the music? Ah, there it is. Yes, christened the Levellers after a radical section of Oliver Cromwell's Civil War followers. It wasn't long before their brand of folk punk forced its way onto the popular music scene. So now, after 4 successful albums and notable appearances at Glastonbury and the Reading festivals, the guys are back with Zeitgeist. It was recorded in the spiritually creative environment of the Metway in Brighton, which is the band's very own bass, recording studio and all-round chill-out zone. Here they are, live in the studio with Elvis! Evening. Evening. How are you? Good, excellent. Good to have you back again. This is the album You've heard the single on the radio, and it's got a mighty fine riff to it. So turn up your telly and enjoy. Oh, keep filling, Ray. How are you? Fine? No, we're ready. We're ready. Phil, they're calling for you. Oh, no, it's me, Phil. Sorry. Yes, it's time for some live music. A fantastic riff. When I first heard this on the radio, I thought, blimey, that's a good riff. And here it is, live on MTV, Hope Street. It's true, I never tell the truth. I never lie. The Levellers.
Face on Hope Street. There's a fight right down the street. The betting shop has got him beat. He blew his money for the week on a horse called Hope Street. No faces out today. Someone took them all away. So they say, the dirty face of Hope Street. Rain on me come pouring down. Clean the dirt off this old town. Tell the sun to come around. Show his face on Hope Street. Rain on me come pouring down. Clean the dirt off this old town. Tell the sun to come around. Show his face on Hope Street. Saying there's not much that you can do to help the kids on Hope Street. You don't seem to even care that it was you that put them there. You seem to think they like it there, hanging out on Hope Street. Rain on me come pouring down. Clean the dirt off this old town. Tell the sun to come around. Show his face on Hope Street.
Ja.
Turn on to break, sit back.
Hello? Are we on, Nina? Hello, just a second. Ben, Craig. Oh, we're on. It's okay, we're on now. We're on. We just panicked a moment then, didn't we, Nina? We didn't think we were on, did we?
It was a bit weird.
Are you bothering to follow me at all, Andy?
No.
Fine, okay. He's not following us.
No, that's good. Kind of a bit static.
Bit static, Andy Cam.
Greg's
No.
in the back of my shop.
Greg's in the back of his shop. We have a message. The Levellers will be back later on. Wasn't them who threw that. It was wicked, wild, weak and wobbly Wet Will, who's trying to gain more attention now that he's not working with famous people anymore. He used to work with very famous people, did our Will. Hi, Kirsten. Got a message for you, Kirsten, from Danny in Germany, who says you're a very sweet, beautiful, good-looking and sexy girl. Oh. And I agree with him. Thank you, Danny in Germany. Let's get to know a couple of... thank you very much for all of your suggestions for Phil's name. Lena Kvist, who's a regular viewer of this show. Are you regular? She's regular, and she says she's complaining about our phone sex. Dear Ray, I think it's a bit unfair that your phone sex activities involve boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't have one at the moment, and this probably goes for more than 50% of your viewers. What do you suggest we do, Lena? Phone out people who are having sex with themselves? Not a bad idea, I suppose. But we can't do that. Anyway, Lena, get real. Okay, now it's time to meet Mr. Gregory Mitchell.
That's me.
I knew it would be you. Here in our top secret forms, I've learnt that Gregory Mitchell is a government artist.
Yeah, I draw the doll every 2 weeks.
Oh, God, that's as bad as my joke. Okay, well, I thought you were going to be one of those government types, and then me and the Levellers, Gregory, we could have been subversive with you. But you're not, are you?
No, I'm not from the RTC, right?
No. Right, fine. Just ignore that one, Ray. Okay, so you're unemployed then?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You lazy, good-for-nothing person.
That's what my dad said.
It's people like you, Gregory, that make this country what it is today.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Fine. I'm in touch with the people. Nina, don't let people who haven't got a job in the studio. Makes me look bad. I'm not associated with them. Thank you, Gregory. No, just joking. Now, there is someone else in the audience tonight who had a bit of a rough time. Well, let's find out from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So it's not a girl, that'd be terrible. Norbert! Hi! Hello, Norbert. Hello. In your most embarrassing moment, you filled in a very good story here for Club Bed. Would you mind sharing it with us, Norbert? What was your most embarrassing moment?
Now I have a new one. Being on your show.
Of course. Hey, that's my life's most embarrassing moment, Norbert. I'm on every night. But what was the one before this one? Come on. Oh, come on. All right. Norbert, I'll read it out. Well, Norbert says, my most embarrassing moment was realizing the girl I was dating was actually a boy. Now, Norbert, obviously, it could happen to me, has happened to me, Norbert. Norbert, the next question obviously has got to be, when did you realise the girl was a boy? How long did it take you to realise this?
Well, on the same night.
On the same night, you actually went home with the girl boy?
Yeah.
And got naked?
Not really. Well, just to a certain part, then...
Just a certain part? And
out of it.
I see. And then you lost all interest, did you?
Pardon?
You lost all interest then?
Kind of fast.
Of course. That's what he's telling us, of course. We know that's not true. Well, thank you, Norbert, very much. Imagine that happening, eh? One last thing before we go on to your private parts at home. Suzanne Retic. Hello, Suzanne. Yes. You had a very embarrassing moment too that I think Europe would like to know about when you phoned up your boyfriend.
Yes, true.
Would you mind telling us?
Okay. It was half a month.
I'll go over there because I can't hear Andy Camp. Hi, Craig.
You want me to speak now?
No, no. Just film Suzanne.
Okay, it was after my first night with my new boyfriend.
Yeah.
And at the...
First night meaning what? Dinner and everything? And no dinner. Got young people today, Craig. Don't even
Jogging
bother.
my camera.
Jogging your camera?
I thought it sounded a bit courteous like that.
Shut up and carry on. Sorry, Suzanne. Sorry.
At the next day I phoned him up and told him how good he was. And then suddenly the voice said,
Sorry, Suzanne, I'm listening.
sorry, I think you would like to speak to my son.
So you were telling your boyfriend how good he was last night, and in fact it was the dad. Zoom in, Craig. Blimey. Good story, Andy. Am I in my light?
No.
No. Okay, am I in my light now?
No, your light's over there.
Oh, okay, fine. All right, it's time. We've had a look at some of the club bed tonight who've shared some of their most intimate experiences with us. Now it's time to share some of yours at home, because it's time to take a closer look at your private parts.
Gave you a sign. That's not my fault. Swallow. Okay. Concentrate on this. Look at the audio. Swallow.
Thank you. Go on, Nina, you're quite good at this floor management. Okay, time to take a look at your private parts, where we ask you to send in one of the items that you you hate about your boyfriend or your girlfriend, something that you can't stand to look at anymore and they love, and they refuse to get rid of it. Send it in to me and I'll do my very best to persuade them to get rid of the item you hate. In exchange, we'll give you a most wanted bed set, duvet covers, pillowcases, all the lot. We're making them right now. They'll be very exclusive. So let's get tonight's victim of your private parts on the phone. Very interesting, this show, isn't it? We've lost 20 viewers now, you know.
Yeah, Jonas?
Yeah, Jonas.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Jonas.
Hello. What's going on now?
What's going on now, Jonas? What do you mean? Can't I just phone you up to say, hello, Jonas, did you have a nice day today?
Yes, you can.
But you don't...
I've had a beautiful day so far.
So far, Jonas, yes. Good evening, Jonas. I remember you and your beautiful girlfriend, Lila, and I'm sure most of Europe do, because you were our first ever phone sex couple.
Yes, I believe I was. We were.
You were indeed. And, well, Jonas, tonight, you're part of the show again.
I see.
By the way, did I help with your performance on the night?
No, not particularly. It was good, though. Good. But it's not your fault.
Nothing to do with me?
No, absolutely nothing.
Okay, all right, calm down. All the girls still up to me, Nina. Nothing to do with you. Now, Jonas.
Yes?
Last time was a very happy occasion for all of us here in the studio, and for you and the lovely Lila at home. Tonight, I have a feeling it may not be quite a happy occasion as it was last time.
Meaning?
Meaning, Jonas. I think Jonas knows me a bit too well. Meaning that Lila, your lovely girlfriend, has sent in something that she really doesn't like that you have in your house.
Oh, I see. It's time for a look at my private parts or something like that.
Exactly, Jonas. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Oh, God, he says. I hate doing this bit. Yes, Jonas, I'm afraid to take a close look at your private parts. Do you have any idea what Lila has sent in to me?
No.
Nothing that she always says...
Sailor shoes. Green pair of sailor shoes.
This green pair of sailor shoes?
No. This cannot be true.
It's true.
I'm devastated. My God.
You're devastated. I'm too...
So are they, I see. I know.
So, now, Jonas, I can't begin to understand...
Oh, they stink.
They do, don't they? Why you are in love with these shoes.
They are 9 years old. And I've worn them for 9 years, as you probably can see.
Look, aren't supposedly only head of Philippine government supposed to fall in love with their shoes? Us men don't care. They wear out and we throw them out. Do you have some lovely memories in these shoes or something?
Yes.
You do? But do they include Lila?
Yes, they do actually.
Oh.
But she obviously doesn't care.
She actually hates them. Let me read you a little bit of them. Nina, would you mind holding the shoes?
Can I hold the picture instead?
No, Nina. Nina. Here we are. Don't be so pathetic, Nina. Just hold them. Jonas, this is what she's got to say about them. I remembered at the bottom of our closet, hidden well beneath a bunch of old things, there they were. When you see them, you'll know why I hate them. Jonas has had these shoes for ages, as long as I can remember, and we've nevertheless been together for over 5 years. For the past 4 years, I've been trying to get him to throw them out without any luck. So, Ray, your new idea came as a blessing to me. What is it with boys, men, that they never want to part with outworn things? That's a bit sexist, isn't it? Girls are the ones who keep everything, Lila. Us boys, we don't care. We have a girl in every port and we're moving on to the next girl. Yeah. So, she says he hasn't actually worn them for years, but keeps them, sadly, in his wardrobe to look at from time to time.
It's not true. I had them on last summer.
Last summer you wore these shoes, Jonas? Why don't you go out and buy a new pair?
Look, I don't make as much money as you do, Ray.
No, of course you don't.
Poor student.
As you know, Jonas, I give all my money away.
Oh, well, could you send me a couple of quid then?
Well, I might be able to send you a most wanted bed set in a minute, Jonas. But it says, your girlfriend says, I wouldn't be, this is an English expression which you mustn't pick up, Lila, because it means nothing. I wouldn't be caught dead walking along with him in those shoes of his. But of course, if you were dead, you wouldn't be able to walk, Lila. So there's no point in making that stupid, outdated phrase. But, Jonas?
Yes?
If you loved your girlfriend and you've been together for 5 years and we know you still regularly make love,
yeah.
You're lucky after 5 years. If you really loved her, Nina, you're ruining the moment by taking the shoes away. Put them just
there. No, that's it.
If you really loved your girlfriend, Jonas, you'd get rid of these shoes so that you could live happily ever after.
I would say it's a worthy end of a long life. So get rid of the damn thing.
He's gonna get rid of that damn thing! Okay. Jonas, have a last look at your shoes. Unbelievable. This will be replaced, Jonas, with a most wanted bed set, duvet cover, cotton sheets and pillowcases with most wanted on them, so the next time you're at it, you can make love.
No.
That's all I've got left, you know, my only crap jokes, Jonas. No, just because I've stolen your shoes. Right, Jonas. Let's go and give them to Pat. Pat, is Pat there? Have we had a cutaway? Are we allowed to have a cutaway, Will? No. Okay, fine. All right. Let's go here. Jonas, come with me.
I will.
Say goodbye, Club Bed. Come on in, Andy Cam. Let's take Jonas's shoes out. Come with me, Jonas. I want you to stay with me at all times. Where are we going, Andy Cam? This way? Okay. We're going to be crossing the Levellers HQ. So, pay some respect. They're all plotting against the government in there. I'm going to phone up John Major and tell them about them. I've had enough of these young people coming in here with their subversive options to society. Jonas, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Big Ben. There you are. Okay. Big Ben. Big Ben. Yes. Now, what we thought, Jonas, is how could we get rid of these in a romantic style? So, okay. Well, Jonas,
yeah?
We decided to give them to the boss of the underworld, the mafia here in London, who are used to throwing shoes in canals, normally with people in them, allegedly. So tonight, we hope that I've got one of London's top godfathers. Okay, Ben? Have some respect. There he is, our top godfather, Jonas, for your shoes. It's pathetic, Pat. Pathetic, Pat, you're more like grandfather than a godfather. Hey? Are you trying to be like Marlon Brando in The Godfather? Have you got cotton wool stuffed in there? No. Yes, you have, haven't you? Look. You're pathetic. God, sorry, Jonas. Now, okay, what have you got in your guitar case? A machine gun?
Scare people.
Scare people?
It scares them.
Machine gun? Oh, look, it's a new tough Pat now. What is it? Ah! Oh, great, that's supposed to scare people to death, is it?
Scare me.
Pathetic. Now, Jonas.
Yeah?
Here are your shoes. Pathetic Pat used to be in the underworld, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's that club in Camden, isn't it?
Yes, quite.
Yeah, I know you're pathetic. What we want you to do is, in your best Godfather tradition, Pat, fill these with concrete, and we'll throw them into the lake.
Okay. The lake?
The canal.
Oh, right.
Don't you start on me, mate. All right, over to you, pathetic Pat.
Well, do you want to put them down somewhere safe?
Hey?
Do you want to put them...
I'm not going under there with you standing over there. All right, are you sure? You do it.
I don't know where it's going to go.
You do it, I'll do it. Jonas.
Yeah?
Would you like to say a few parting words to your shoes?
What can I say?
Well, they're your shoes. You must have some love that you want to give to them.
Well, so long.
Just give it some soul. Come on, Pat. We haven't got all night, you know. Oh, God, it's quite accurate. You filled up one with concrete. And, no, very good, Pat, that's enough. It looks like an elephant's escaped from the zoo with diarrhea. Okay, pathetic Pat, thanks very much. Jonas, here are your shoes. Leaden with concrete. What is the Godfather expression, the gangster expression for shoes like that?
Sleeping with the fishes.
No, it's sleeping with the fishes.
I don't know.
Nothing here. All right, take the shoes, Pat. Let's get rid of them.
You sure you...
No, I'm fine. You get them.
Sure?
Thanks very much. Yeah.
Thanks.
Not right. No, nothing. I'm just making sure it wasn't going to fall over. Jonas, these are going away. All evil shoes should go into the bottom of the canal.
Sleep with the fishes.
Sleep with the fishes.
I'm devastated.
Say goodbye, Jonas.
Bye-bye.
Ready? I hope they sink, Pat. Oh, God, it's my new Versace jacket and everything. Look at me. It's quite romantic, Ben. Look, cinematography. Cinematography by Big Ben.
Get out of it.
No, no, good. Can you use some Godfather things saying they've gone and they're no more and all that? And, oh,
they've gone, and you get it, you dirty rat.
Pathetic. Jonas.
Yeah?
He's pathetic, you're not. Thank you very much for letting us get rid of your shoes.
You're welcome.
Your girlfriend Lila will love you even more, and just to show you how much she really loves you, here's a video that you hate, Jonas, and she loves E17, all right? And Steam, I believe, isn't it?
God.
Oh, you don't know, you're pathetic.
Nina?
What do you want Nina for? Jonas, thanks very much, mate. Here's E17, just for you and Lila. Happy loving.
Thank you.
Look, give me... Nice framing, Andy. Hello. Hello, good evening and welcome. MTV's Most Wanted, live from London. Andy Cam, why you suddenly put the camera on a serious big thing like that?
Can we do something serious and big?
Are we?
Yeah.
Ooh. Something serious and big's coming up.
What, this show?
Yeah, I know.
No, after the show.
This is my 10th fax to you tonight, and you will still not say hello. Pete and Chris. Hello, Pete and Chris. Thanks for faxing. And look at this one, Nina. Where 5 taste... Look, we do like to talk about more important things on this show from time to time, but not tonight. We're 5 tasty girls from Leeds that want phone sex with you. File it under personal after show stuff. Okay, I'll be going straight home after this show, but right now, in television terms, I'm also going straight home. Yes, it's time to go gay, Shay Ray. Oh, God, I think I can make it. Oh, God, it's Mark and Jeremy from the Levers at home. Hey, Mark and Jeremy, how you doing?
Thank you, not bad, not bad.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd you like my new house?
disgusting wallpaper.
Is it? It's a live picture.
Well,
Well,
I
you live in
don't know,
Brighton,
yeah.
don't you now? You've got this big HQ in Brighton.
Yes.
I used to live in Brighton. Is it still a good place to live?
It's lovely. Oh, it's
Is it?
lovely.
Good people there.
Yeah.
I was
Marvellous.
a punk in Brighton.
So was I.
I was. Were
At
you?
some point,
Yeah,
punk in a few places.
Did you hear of my group? I used to be in a group down there
Oh, yeah.
called Wrist. I can't say it. It's too rude. It's too rude. So when you're, I can't say it, Will. When you're at home down in Brighton, do you watch a lot of telly?
He does.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do, yeah.
What do you watch, Jeremy?
Soaps.
Soaps?
I'm afraid to admit
What,
it.
EastEnders, Coronation
Oh,
Street,
yeah, all
Neighbours?
that. Yeah,
Home and
yeah,
Away?
yeah.
Coronation now pictures on our amplifiers.
No, no.
Oh, afraid so.
And don't you watch anything at all, Mark?
Oh, I do, yeah, of course I do.
What do you watch then?
Loads, just loads.
Nothing special in particular?
Neighbours, I'm well into that at the moment. Not Neighbours.
Home and Away?
EastEnders, well into that.
I thought you'd be into party political broadcast.
Yeah, people think we sit there videoing Panorama all day and watching, watching World in Action over and over
Yeah,
again.
but you
like,
don't. You do. You're watching the soap.
No.
We've got our own telly station here now, you know. It's quite good. It's interactive and they sort of talk back at you. Do you want to watch a bit?
Yeah,
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Shelley?
Scotch, please.
Where's my drinks tray? This is sexy Shelley.
No.
Look, I told you I had Mark and Jeremy. What have you brought tea for?
Thank you very much.
Tea.
No, Scotch would have been better. but-
Scotch and stuff.
Oh, I'll have that.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
Don't you need this?
Yes, thanks Shelley.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oh, go on.
Sorry about that.
Almost
I
said a
did
rude
get some
word.
drinking this afternoon, but we'll get it out later. So you watch some telly?
All right.
All right, this is especially for you, this is. Who's playing that music again? Nina? Shelley? Turn your music down in your bedroom. You young people listen to some bloody crap these days. There we go. Sorry. Awful. There we go. Ah. We can't hear it.
Is what are you like when you're drunk?
She said, what are you like when you're drunk?
Charming.
Drunk.
Drunk, aggressive, charming or funny?
Drunk.
Drunk.
Really drunk.
Do you fall over or do you get...
No, never.
Never?
No, well practiced.
Do you play better music when you're drunk?
No.
Different music? Do you play music when you're drunk?
No, it's not a good idea.
Not a good idea?
Not really.
It's great when you're straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just drunk when you're drunk. Not,
Yeah, really.
not all loving and all, oh, you're my best mate. And,
Well, I can't really
Well,
tell.
1
'cause
minute.
I'm mostly drunk.
yeah, it's difficult for me too. All right, I didn't like that one. Let's change the channel. Go to another one.
Watcher, welcome back to Wicked Mental TV. Tell me, what groovy tunes are on your stereo at the moment? Hardcore.
Thanks, Toby.
Who's that?
No, don't talk about it. It's a cable channel, satellite. It'll never take off. 24-hour videos, loads of really bad presenters.
Oh, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, once or twice.
Terrible. It'll never take off. So what stereo, what groovy tunes then are you listening to at the moment at home?
Dread Zone.
Dread Zone?
Yeah, it's
Really
like
good. Is that album as good as the single I heard on the radio?
It's wicked, yeah. It's wicked.
Oi, Club B! It's wicked?
Yeah, it's really good.
Jeremy?
I'm not listening to anything at the minute, actually. No.
I bet you are. I bet you listen to those records made by EastEnders people. Do
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
what's
stuff
her
like
name?
that.
Like, I can't remember her name now.
you listen to your own stuff?
No.
Not really.
You must do
We
something.
play it all the time, don't we? Well, we
Yeah.
listen to it every night, don't we? Because we're playing, we're on tour at the minute.
But, and but do you go home and listen to the older stuff though sometimes?
No.
No.
Not really. Occasionally, like, sometimes.
We'd
but-
retire if we did that, I think.
Yeah.
Quit.
You said you're always playing gigs. Are you still doing millions of gigs every week then,
Just
right?
right in the middle of the tour right now. Yeah.
Still the best thing.
I love it. Yeah.
They love you out there, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
What's this? I read it somewhere. This leveller's jig that everyone does. It's like
Really?
It's like a
It's
special.
new to us.
News to us.
Haven't you seen it?
No.
Someone told me about it.
No, I've not heard of that. No.
I think it was
Go on then,
some-
can you do it for us?
No, I think it was just some bloke who was drunk at one of your gigs. Was
Yeah,
I invented this jig. They've given me some interesting facts here about one of the things I wanted to ask you, because I would like to ask those important questions as well, because I know you like to talk about important things. Apparently, you once posted a poo to a reporter. Jeremy.
We're
Yes,
going to be doing
yeah.
it again this week.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Judging by our live reviews.
Will you? Not to me, though.
Not to you.
Not to me, I know.
Oh, no.
So you got a bad review then in the newspaper?
This
of
is
a
a few.
record?
This is a few years ago. Yeah, like, you know, and always being believers in direct action. It was.
One of those direct action groups.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you, well, come on in, Jeremy.
Well,
what did
no,
you do?
I'm a bit embarrassed about it actually. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, can I tell everyone then?
Yeah, you go.
Well, I did already, didn't I?
You did, you told him, yeah.
Jeremy put... Was it a human one or an animal?
It was, yeah. It was one of my very own.
One of his very own homegrown roll-ups. Put it into an envelope and sent it to the awful journalist who gave him a bad review. You didn't get it returned to sender, did you? No. I don't think Jeremy wants to talk about that one anymore.
No,
okay,
silence.
next question, let's be safer. Let's go on to the telly and see what's on the telly. There's nothing. Oh, it's the news. Yeah, serious.
Good evening and welcome to MW News. Top story tonight. What do you, the man on the sofa, really think of French nuclear testing?
Serious question.
Now we can gather around and talk serious now. So who wants to start?
You start, Ray. You're the chair. You're the chairperson. What do you think of
You're not allowed to do that on TV shows, reverse everything.
Yeah.
I've often stated that I just think it's... We all know they blow up the planet. We've got millions of them already. We know they work. Why do they need to test them?
Yeah.
And if it's not dangerous, why aren't they doing it?
Absolutely. Why aren't they doing it in their own bloody place?
So anything you'd like to add to any of that?
No, I think that's
really summed it up quite
well. Thanks a lot, Mark. Yeah,
I think that's succinctly summed it up there.
Oh, great. Me in the trouble again. Next question, please, Mr.
Hi,
TV.
You're watching Triple X Sex. Tell me, what's the kinkiest thing you own?
Kinkiest thing you own?
Riding crop.
Do you own a riding crop? And do you go riding?
No.
Hey. What's it for, Mark?
I can't imagine.
What is a riding crop for some of our European friends? It's like
whip.
A whip?
Yeah, a whip. Yeah.
Not the boots and the little hat and everything.
Yeah, but like that long black tapers down to the end with a little thing on the end of it. Yeah.
Have you seen it, Jeremy?
I've felt it on many occasions on those lonely nights in the back of the tour bus.
Yeah, so that's the kinkiest thing you own?
I think so.
Well, that's cool, Mark. Thanks for being honest. Jeremy?
I don't know.
You've got to tell us something, Jeremy.
The dog collar.
Dog collar? What, one of those studded dog collars?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's not kinky, is it?
Well, here's what I do with it.
Is it? No. Last question?
Last question.
Last question on our TV station.
Welcome to Lifestyle. I would like to know, what sort of underwear are you wearing?
Sorry about that one.
That's disgraceful.
It's disgraceful.
Disgraceful, yeah.
So, just like your underwear, is it? Jeremy, tell us what sort of underwear.
I don't actually wear any.
You don't?
No, I don't, no.
And why is that then? Didn't your mum always tell you?
I'm too lazy to keep washing it and cleaning it, so I just don't bother.
Fair enough. But didn't your mum always tell you, make sure you've got clean underwear on in case you get run over?
I was always a rebellious child.
Yes. Now, what would happen if you got run over? They'd find you with no underwear.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
So
it's up to the person that fires me, isn't it?
So you've never given any of your money to underwear manufacturers then?
No, I can safely say we've never sponsored any Calvin Kleins or anything like that.
Takes a bit of time, I suppose.
We have just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have just now. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Mark?
I don't either, I'm afraid.
Doesn't it get a bit uncomfortable?
You have to do a lot of washing when you're on the road, and it's too much hassle.
But I thought you guys did. Well, you guys didn't like washing anyway, did you?
We get other people to do it for us now.
That's not true at all,
It's
is
not
it?
true, no.
It's not true at all. Was it true in the beginning with all of the crusties that everyone didn't wash?
No.
No, it's
So who
always
invented
just
all that rubbish then?
well,
Media,
you guess.
always.
You guess.
Media.
Media.
I'm not in the media, of course.
Oh.
I just pretend to do a TV show. Well, listen, it's very good to see you again.
Nice one.
Where's the tour going to?
All over. We're just
All
off to
over.
Europe in about, well, the end of this month.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with the new album.
Thank you very much.
Spirit of the Age.
Absolutely.
See? Mark and Jeremy, lovely guys from Levellers. We'll be back with them playing live after these words from our sponsors.
Underpantless.
Now you know. Not on yet. No. Yes, we're almost over for another evening. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. Just looking through the faxes, Nina, and I can't seem to find any interesting ones. Have you got any interesting ones there?
You don't mean that.
What? Here's a fax for Shelley. Yes, it's nice to know that we've got intellectual viewers. Thank you very much. You noticed Shelley's talents. Also, Dejan, hello Dejan, Slovenia, says, do you know, Ray, it's not particularly funny this, but there's one radio station that has phone sex live from the studio every Friday night. They have a girl who's doing sex over the phone in the studio and she's pretty good. Right. It's in Slovenia. Look, Diane, if I need phone sex, I'll just phone up Nina. Okay, Nina? That's what I need. Thank you for all your other faxes from the 5 tasty girls, Lee, Nick, Sarah, Zoe and Claire. Nice to have you with us. But thanks most of all to Club Bed for coming in. Thanks, Club Bed. Pardon, Will? Thanks to Club Bed for coming in, and thanks to the man in the back row for coming out tonight. He doesn't know what it means in German, but we do, don't we, kids? Apparently we've got something on VT. Yes, Will? Competition for Friday. On Friday night's show, we'll have a fabulous competition, but don't let me bore you with it. Here it is, on VT. Over to you, Wicked, Wild and Wobbly Week, Will.
Thanks, Ray. This week's superb Most Wanted competition gives you the chance to hang out with Mr. Rock and Roll himself, Mr. Lenny Kravitz. You and a friend will meet and greet the great man and see him live in concert in Hamburg, Germany. Yup, it's another great prize on MTV's Most Wanted.
Well done, Nina, brilliant. MTV's Most Wanted, yeah, meet and greet with Lenny Kravitz on Friday evening. Tomorrow evening, we'll have the Shamen, who are back in town. Mr. C's back in action, we're glad to hear, and he'll be a special guest tomorrow night with the band The Shamen. In the meantime, support these lovely guys, the Levellers, on their European tour. Mark, what are you looking at me like that for? What are you expecting to happen? Does he, Jeremy? All right, Mark. He doesn't wear any underwear, so it'll be save on my phone bill. Okay. This is the album Zeitgeist, Spirit of the Age. The Levellers on their European tour. Go and support them wherever you can. You need no encouragement. We know you love them. Here's a song from that album, Fantasy. Thanks for coming in, guys. It's been great to see you. See you tomorrow night. Stay safe. Here's some Fantasy, the Levellers. Bye.
Drunk as could be. He was skinny rebel, was he? Because he knew what mattered. It's all in the clatter of the bands he'd seen. Now his words of wisdom look sharp, whether he meant them or not. He saved the world, all the boys and the girls, but now the singles all he'd be. That's sad, that's right, another night is someone else's fantasy. That's sad, that's right, another night is someone else's fantasy. He thought he was cool with his tunes. He practiced the knack in his room. And in the evenings he DJ, the slider of Place, believing at his feet would swoon. Now he's always there in the queue. While down on the dance floor it's you. And when he starts playing, he's up there praying. You don't notice that they're not his tunes. That's sad, that's right, another night is someone else's fantasy. That's sad, that's right, another night is someone else's fantasy. Someone else's fantasy. That's sad, that's right, another night is someone else's fantasy. He thought he could measure the world, 'cause he loved the flag when unfurled. Plus he's a lawyer, excellent debater, he should have heard the man he held. Now you've seen his face on TV, meeting parliamentary. He makes decisions that meet your derision, remind us all that we're free. That's sad, that's right, another night is someone else's fantasy. That's sad, that's right, another night is else's fantasy. That's right, another night of someone else's fantasy. That's right, another night of someone else's fantasy.